All right, boys. I'll see you later.
No, don't go.
Oh man,
yeah.
I was
You
gonna
hear me now.
call the bluff and just go. I wasn't saying a thing.
I would have left and not come back.
Is that all it would have taken?
Then your podcast would have got 1 star.
That's
Better
more
than
stars than what I got with you. Yeet. So,
are we ready to start?
Rides met Laserbeam yesterday, guys.
Who cares? Your son's a cunt. Sorry.
How was that? How was the Melbourne trip?
Yeah, how was it?
Marvelous.
Or do you want to wait until we start?
Was it
Sure.
Was it a proper fortnight thing?
Hang on, stop asking
yeah,
questions. Shut up.
Shut up, Tyler.
Sorry.
Tyler.
Go to let Kane do the intro.
No,
Okay.
not
Right.
again.
Your turn. No, you're not doing it.
Welcome back to another episode of I forgot the podcast.
I forgot the podcast.
Mama.
Who's got a picture?
Seashells by the seashore. Seashells by the seashore.
Can you guys say millennium?
Can you?
No. Try and say it. Say it fast.
Trying to say what?
Millennial.
How about you get it right?
Millennium.
And then we'll know.
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium.
Welcome.
Oh, okay. I got something to talk about in the podcast.
That's sick.
Alright, let's get it started.
Let's get it started.
Quiet
2
in the
hours.
back row, please. Quiet in the back row.
2 hours.
What the fuck is going on? I knew I should have smoked that joint before this fucking show.
I'm smoking one right now, mate.
With your big fucking ear headphones on.
Okay.
Is that why you keep mooting it?
I look like I'm riding it. I look like I'm a... No, I don't know. That sounds stupid. It sounds funny in my head.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm shut up.
Alright. Welcome back to the On the Sticks podcast. Today you are joined by Azar and Tyler and your 2 co-hosts, Wes Wilco and Mr. Slim Skimpy. Welcome.
Yo.
Yo, what's cracking?
Hello there.
How are we, boys?
Did you say under 6 podcast?
On the Sticks.
Oh my god, I thought under 6. I was like, Jesus Christ, guys. Good name.
Good to hear you're an avid follower.
He would be. He'd be a big follower.
That's too old for me, mate.
Under 6.
Aaron, you're just back from Melbourne. How's the trip?
Superb, mate. Had a bowl. Thought I was going to die
What did you
on the
do?
way home.
What's
Went
that?
and saw Ziggy Alberts
Who's that?
at the Aussie Open.
Who's that?
He's a singer.
Does he like
Musician.
country music or
Nah. I don't know how to describe
indie?
what type of music he is.
Yeah, indie.
Yeah.
Indie pop.
He's a bit indie, isn't he?
He's urban
He's
music.
He's
Is this urban like gangster shit or?
Yeah, urban's it. Got a bit of news about gaming to talk about if he's interested. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
did you
don't-
see-
I don't care
yeah.
if he's interested anyway. I'm going to talk about it.
Can I just say, I was going to say, what would happen if we just said no? Really?
Well, I'm fucking talking about it.
Yeah. Play on.
The DualShock 5 for the PlayStation 5 controller is going to feature an inbuilt microphone. So you can use that for voice command, party chat, shit like that.
So everyone can hear your button mashing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to work, actually. Like,
To be fair, I can already hear yours, Kano.
Kano, you're fucked.
you able to hear
That's
Az's
'cause
controller
he's
like
got
cracking as he's breaking it. EA, I got next thing is EA made nearly $1 billion in just 3 months from microtransactions. 500 million of that was from Tyler and FIFA.
Probably was, mate.
Yeah. Good on you, Tyler.
That's
Done well.
fucking mental though. Like,
I'm still
I
shit.
think the big games was obviously FIFA, Battlefield, and the new Star Wars games.
Yep.
What about Apex? Apex isn't
not EA.
Apex EA?
Actually,
It's
yeah,
not.
it is. Yeah, Apex
Is
is
it?
EA.
Yeah. Apex would have made a fair bit.
And is one of the biggest online multiplayer games. So yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
it would
How
be.
about them apples?
How about
When it
Apples?
first came out,
Okay.
when it first came out, it was massive, though, wasn't it?
Apex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were smashing
It is massive. It is good. It's massive again.
You've fallen back into the trap as, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm
It's
back in.
sucked in.
I'm
that
just
loving
shit.
Is that because it's a bit of a struggle with like every other game as?
No, it's just because he's got 2 other people to carry him because I'll be playing.
I'm shit at all shooting games. We all know this.
You shit at every
Just,
game.
I just said that.
No, you said shooting games, so I said every game.
Well, that's the only games we play, you donkey.
Do you not play FIFA?
Yeah, but I'm not shit at that.
I bet you rage and you lose really hard at Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Because I play that.
Was that supposed to be directed at Kane?
I don't know.
No, as I used to play Spider-Man.
I've never seen as
No.
played.
I think I was right.
I played it with the Ryder when
You played
he
with
wanted
right.
to play her. When he wa-
Sorry,
Ryder would
you
play
can't-
it, and if
you
he got
can't
stuck
say
on a
that, right?
mission, I had to help him with the mission. Yes,
Don't cut each other off.
that's
please.
when I played it.
Yeah, no worries.
No, I'm not letting him boss me around this week.
No, I'm not just. I'm just.
No.
Come on. Order in the courtroom.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll start it. Sorry, Az.
Another
Not
thing,
apologising.
it's kind of gaming related, but not really. You guys obviously know the game God of War,
Yeah.
so they're
Coming out.
thinking of doing a TV series.
Netflix.
Ooh.
Should be
That-
interesting.
Yeah,
Have
that'd be
any of you played the newest God of War?
I watched
Or
a
any
heap
of the God of War?
heap of gameplay, and I never got the chance to play it.
Yeah, I think I only played maybe the second one.
Yeah.
And it was only because it was free.
Did you like it?
Couldn't really get into it.
Did you say God of War or Gears?
God of
God.
War.
God,
Oh, I've never played
stop
it.
thinking about drugs.
It's not too bad. I've played the first 3
Yeah.
because I think I picked it up real cheap.
Oh, so you
Actually,
played all of them?
Yeah, I think. Wait, isn't the new one the 4th one?
No, I think it's only 3 have
7.
come out. I think I can double check that, but God of War 3, I think. Maybe there's 4. I don't know. I don't follow it that closely.
I'm pretty sure there's 4. I played because I think when I bought my PlayStation, I got a collection with it, so I played it
right.
then.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Or going off gaming. Well, completely off gaming.
Actually,
did you-
sorry, can I just quickly
Hang on,
ask
hang
one
on,
more
hang
thing?
on.
Yeah, don't cut me off, mate.
No, I'm sorry. No, I have
Oh,
one
it's not
thing
your
on that.
podcast.
Who do you guys reckon? Who do you guys reckon would be the best suited actor for that role? Do you know
What role?
Do you know what God of War looks like? Like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon it's the guy from Sons of Anarchy and the guy from Green Street. What's his name?
Charlie
Um,
Hunnam.
Yeah, boy.
You reckon?
Yeah, I never played the game, but I think he'd be good.
Okay, so it's just preference of like who your favorite actor is.
No. It's just. I think
Vin
he's.
Diesel.
I'll say
It'd be pretty-
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, stop it.
No, I think he'd be good at like Vikings. I presume God of War is about Vikings and stuff.
Yeah. I would have thought
Yeah,
like
no,
Jason
it's
Momoa or
mythic.
someone like that.
No, it'd be
He's
no.
not-
Because he would have to shave his head.
Yeah.
No,
But he's fucking
I think.
badass, man.
I think Spike Dudley.
Yeah, well, Chris Hemsworth.
Bubba
could
Ray.
do it.
Yeah, he could, yeah.
Get the
Like,
tables.
if he had like the beard and shaved his head, I mean, obviously
Yeah.
instead of his hair, he'd do it
Kratos.
well.
Get the
Yeah.
tables.
I'm hearing you, Ken. I'm hearing you.
Sorry. I'm just picturing Bubba Ray Dudley in the WWE ring saying, "Devon, get the tables."
Little
No,
Spike
just
Dudley.
lost it.
Sorry, Tyler, to cut you off. What were you saying before?
3D.
Have you guys seen the new trailer for the new Captain America
No.
No.
that got released today? 40 seconds of it.
No.
It's called the Captain America and the Falcon, or something like that.
No.
No, the
Falcon?
Falcon. No, the Falcon. What's the geezer's name? The Shadow. What's his name? Fucking what? Winter Soldier. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's what it's called.
Yeah. So it's not
It looks.
about Captain America, or
Yeah, because Sam's got the Captain America ring.
Sam.
Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon.
okay, the Falcon. I don't. Which one's the Falcon?
The black,
Black
one.
one.
Oh, yeah, that makes it.
Sam.
Yeah.
The
Is
one
that
who got
Black
the Captain
Panther
America.
or but
No.
Oh my god.
Best mate.
yeah,
Captain-
I get it. I know which one. Yeah, yeah. I
I
know.
don't
Captain-
reckon you do.
Captain
Speaking
America.
of trailers, does anyone see the new Fast and Furious trailer?
Oh,
Yes.
yuck.
I just it
Yeah,
doesn't
nah,
look appealing anymore with
Like,
John
what are they
Cena.
doing?
How is Harden
9.
back?
I wouldn't even
Well,
fucking.
Everyone fakes their own death.
I wouldn't even illegally download that fucking shit.
I think I'll watch it just because.
Everyone will watch it.
Fast and
Why
Furious.
why would they cast him, John Cena?
Yeah, but do you know what makes me laugh? Why would you cast John Cena, a white male, being Vin Diesel's evil brother when Vin Diesel's black?
Because white men are evil.
No, like
Since when has Vin Diesel been black?
Yeah.
Vin-
What?
Evil.
he's a bit like a caramel.
No, he's not. He's white.
Vin Diesel's. Are you fucking? Vin Diesel is not white.
Well, he's not black.
Yeah, he's not black.
He's half
You
caste.
fucking wanker. He's
Who are
more
you-
white than he is
What are
black.
you thinking of?
Yeah.
Like The Rock, probably.
Vin Diesel, the guy who played Black Panther, yeah?
He's taking the piss.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I hate Poms.
He's thinking of I don't know what his name is in the show.
The Rock.
Kevin Hart.
Imagine if Kevin Hart played the Viking on. God's will. What's up, man?
Saw a really interesting article about a new TV show that might be coming out. Do any of you know Walter Jr. from the Breaking
Yes.
Bad series?
Ah.
Yep.
So he's announced that he wants to do a spin-off of the Breaking Bad series where he becomes the drug kingpin.
Did you watch the Breaking Bad thing, the Breaking Bad movie they put on Netflix?
El
I didn't
Camino?
watch it.
El Camino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
it good?
No, I don't know. I watched it.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Cool. Love it.
Have you watched the TV series? Or-
Good way to segue out of it and then
Yeah.
not watch
That's
it.
just that's
Set up a segue and not commit. That's good. You should start a podcast, Tyler. You're really good at this.
I reckon that'd be pretty shit if he got his own show.
Yeah.
And imagine-
even a big
Who,
character.
Tyler?
Imagine if it popped. Imagine if it popped off though.
But I think it was like so it hasn't been confirmed as it's going to happen. He sort of
He
had like
wants it too.
he had an interview and said that he's mentioned it to the Breaking Bad creator. So
Yep.
but yeah, I don't know. I reckon it'd be interesting to give it a watch, but I don't think it'll go very far.
I don't
Have you
know.
watched Better Call
What the hell
Saul?
is he going to do? He can't even speak properly.
Well, does he? I think he has cerebral palsy in real life.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah,
Who are you talking about?
you wouldn't know, Tyler, because you fucking
Haven't
only
watched.
you only watch fucking in
You
between.
haven't watched the you haven't watched the TV show all of the Netflix movie.
You only watch In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, there's something that I reckon we're probably no, it's not. It's never too late to talk about. But Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
R.I.P.
Yeah.
rest in
There's a
heaven.
bit of sad news on the Monday morning.
It's very
It
sad.
was so sad.
Yeah.
No, it's
What do you-
just
What do you
even
think?
even
yeah.
if you're not a basketball fan, right? Like I'm not a basketball fan. I know about it. I'm not. Don't. It's just sad to see someone like someone famous that has impacted lives die. Like tragic.
Yeah.
I also think
Is he cutting
feel-
out for anyone else?
No,
Yeah.
he's kind of Keep going. I
Yeah.
can hear you slowly.
Play on.
No, it's just I just let once. No, I feel bad for the other people that are in the helicopter that haven't much.
This is a great eulogy.
What?
He doesn't know what that is.
You're googling.
Why do you feel bad for himself?
I don't feel bad. I feel sorry. I feel sorry because they haven't had
I'm
their
gonna make it. You're googling. What are you googling?
next question, boys.
No,
I think
why do you feel sorry for him?
Because they haven't been, as Kobe Bryant, I understand he's an athlete and he's famous, but they've just been passed on. They died in a helicopter too.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but if he
if he wasn't
didn't
on the
die in there,
helicopter,
they would know anyway.
yeah, no one. No, if he wasn't on the helicopter, no one would know who those people are. No one would know
Exactly.
helicopter.
It would have just been a tragic helicopter crash with 6 victims or whatever.
And it would have made LA news. That's it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's right.
International news.
That's bad.
I think it was really like the impact it had on just the internet was just
It's
crazy.
amazing.
I was
Like
looking
it's-
on Twitter.
I know. Yeah, my TikTok was just all Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
And
So-
did you see the show that when the Lakers had their game?
Yeah.
Pretty sad, eh? Like,
Mm.
it's been a long day.
I think I
We
watched
love
the
Fast and
watched
the
the
Furious,
Shaq
don't you?
interview, and that was pretty sad.
Yeah. It's,
The-
he was so
panel.
friendly, like with other people. Like I remember he came around mine for a cup of tea. Now I can't joke. So.
You've got no heart.
I got Kevin.
Any of you boys like Harry Potter?
Love Harry Potter.
There's a new Harry Potter film in the works.
Yeah, it's about his
cool.
kids, though, isn't it? I think.
I don't know. I reckon it's gonna be
Yeah,
shit, though.
I think,
Isn't it
yeah.
about the 4 houses?
Yeah, because I think his son goes to Slytherin or something.
What? No, like about the 4, like so Salazar, Hilda, the other 2.
I'm so
like,
lost, isn't it?
Pre Harry
Slytherin?
Potter. So so the
It's
4
a
houses.
prequel, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so the 4 houses were named after 4 people. I
Oh,
thought it
Four
was about
Wizards.
their time in the wizarding world.
Oh, okay. Did you watch the what's the spin-off one? The movies that have been coming out with
Fantastic
Beasts.
Beasts.
yeah. Do you
They're
like
actually
them?
pretty good. Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, I don't mind them either.
I heard
The first one-
there's a new Twilight.
Oh, of course there is.
No, there's not.
Fucking Twilight.
Twilight.
I'm on the fan pages. There's not one coming.
Is there a new? I think there's a new High School Musical coming this year as well. I think.
TV series.
No, I've already watched them, but no, the movie.
Ah,
Yeah, apparently there's another movie, and it's like really sad. It's like Zac Efron's really missing Vanessa Hudgens and stuff like that.
Venetia.
this is just Azza ripping into Tyler's vocabulary.
How good is it?
Yeah, I like it.
Did
So-
anyone watch the Super Bowl today?
Nah.
Nah.
Not fans.
Oh,
I made
love
a Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl.
of
I like it,
Cocoa
but-
Pops.
Of course you did, you fat cunt.
I didn't even have Cocoa Pops. I just thought it'd be a funny joke. Wasn't even that good. Then I got called a fat cunt, so
That's-
not worth
so-
it.
I went for a stag do, right? And like the big pots you get that you cook with. This fat guy on the stag do had like a whole box of Cocoa Pops in this pan and just ate it all.
I did
He's
that.
fat. I was like,
No
you fat
worries.
mother.
I love Cocoa Pops.
Do you know what? Cocoa Pops and milk make a bowl full of fun.
What?
Other news this week. There's a new trend for grooming your dogs. I don't know if you've heard of it.
The balls? Like
Yeah.
glitter
No,
on
is
the
this
balls?
when
Yeah.
People are putting glitter on their dogs' balls.
On
Oh,
the balls of the dogs.
Yeah. So it's like edible glitter. So the dogs like lick their own balls, and then
Isn't that bestiality?
no. It's nothing to do with the humans.
No, it goes on their tennis ball when you throw it, and it just makes it sparkle a bit more.
Oh, and I thought you mean their actual testicles.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I did.
it's really strange. I've been putting it on my balls. I've read the packet wrong.
And then the dog licked it.
Yeah, it's like putting peanut butter on your teeth.
The old vacuum cleaner trick.
Snoopy.
You got any gaming topics, Kano? Or
Yeah, just have you seen either of you boys seen the free PS Plus games for next month? Or this month?
No.
No, I haven't.
I haven't. I got PS Plus, but I never get the games?
Just
Why
chuck it
not?
in your library.
Yeah, chuck it in your library. And then you can download it whenever you want.
Oh, you'll have to teach me how to do that. I'm not too good at that.
It's
Because
not,
at the moment, Uncharted, the first 3 are on, and Goat Simulator, which is insane. And then
All right.
Well, so
next-
can you talk to me about goats in, mate? So you're just a goat walking around.
Yeah, so I tested it out before for the first time, and I was just like in this little. I picked up some game mode. I think it's just the basic one, and I was obviously a goat, and I was in a paddock at the start, but you could obviously just jump the fence, and you just score points. It's almost like Did anyone ever play Burnout?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
so you
Burnout,
crash
what
your
a-
cars and you
Wait,
get points.
hold on. Wait.
It was kind of like that, but you're a goat.
How sick was that game?
And like, so at one point I'm like riding a bicycle around, crashing into people. So you just like hop on the bike and you ride around, and you can just like jump through windows. And yeah, you just rack up points basically.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like a hooch.
It's
Sounds
free,
very-
so why not?
Can you imagine it?
So
in, like,
what games
VR?
are out next month, Kano?
Next month is the BioShock collection. So it's 3 games.
Yeah.
Sims 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
decent.
then Firewall 0 Hour, which is an online only multiplayer for VR.
Uh,
Okay, I don't care about
So is
that.
that
Do
for
you
the whole
think-
month?
One. I might even get the Sims.
Yeah, for the whole month.
I think I get the Sims. No, I don't like Sims.
I just want to get the Sims and so I can build a pool and then take the ladder out.
I saw
and
that
get stuck
today.
in the pool. Have you guys ever done that before? Where you
No,
put them in
no.
a room and you take the door out.
Door
or
away.
The fuck?
Just evil
Yeah.
shit. Pure
Talk-
evil.
Talking about games, right? Any boys had 100 kills on Call of Duty yet?
No, mate, we're not.
Yeah, yeah,
We've moved
I
on
did.
from
Are you done with COD, are you?
Yeah, it's pretty
not
boring.
not done, but
Yeah, I
just
think he's done. He's done.
Titanfall 2,
We're all
mate. That's where
done.
it is.
Yes.
Is that new or is that old?
It's old. It's hella fun though. Like Kane and I've been
How
playing it over the weekend.
how much is it, Shimo, to buy?
It was was it in the PlayStation Plus games?
Yeah, it was a PlayStation Plus a few months ago, so it's free.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even look.
I don't know
Is
what it'll
it,
be
so,
now.
is it just every month
It'd be
3
reasonably
games
cheap.
come out?
Every month there's free games that they allow, and you basically just go on the store, and then go like your PS Plus section, and there's just like games there, and you just click add to library, and then it just goes in your library. And as long as you're a PS Plus member, you have free access to those games, and
Oh.
then you can just download them whenever, and then you can delete them off your hard, like off the system. So then you create room, and then you can just re-download them whenever you want.
Oh, I might do that. Yeah, very smart.
So what's it like? Like I know is there some Apex characters?
It's very
in there?
similar to Apex in the way like
Yeah.
of guns and stuff.
And fast
Yep.
pace and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, fast paced. But there's
You
just
die
like,
a lot. It's like
Is
a
it multiplayer? Or?
Yeah, it is multiplayer. So it's like just team deathmatch. So far.
Oh, right.
and then there's
So
like
some-
titans and shit. So like massive robot things that you can use if you. It's like a percentage. You got to wait until it like fully boots up.
I really want to get into Overwatch. I think.
That's it's probably right down your alley because it's like team based. You can't play it as like a solo player.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't like playing solo play. Like the only solo I play is FIFA.
Well, yeah. What else are you
Why
supposed to do?
But you can play pro clubs.
Oh,
Yeah,
pro
or
clubs.
you can do co-op seasons.
All right, whatever.
No, it just got awkward. Do your research.
Yeah, you fucking
Have
idiot.
you guys ever played Halo before?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like when I was 10.
So there,
PS1.
there's rumors that the CEO of Microsoft is considering releasing Halo to PlayStation.
I did hear that.
Was Halo only for Xbox?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Microsoft. Bungie and
Microsoft.
stuff. And that's it's super exciting. It's a fucking good game.
That'd create a lot more sales for them for sure.
Uh-huh. And like you can do 4-player co-ops and shit on there, and yeah, it's heaps of fun.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Decent.
Mm.
Did you see the Huntsman beat FaZe in High Point, Shima?
What? Huntsman beat who?
FaZe?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
When was that?
They got released today on YouTube.
Wait,
They
was that just a scrims or something? Was it?
Yeah, just scrims, but they smashed them.
Yeah, okay. So this is the part of the CWL League.
Oh yeah.
Huntsman's from Dallas and Faye's from LA, or are they somewhere else? Cool. Yeah, no good. I like it.
Cool.
What's that? Phase Atlanta.
Atlanta, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Cool. Just
what
to stop.
about Man City losing again?
Man City losing to
Again.
Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was more interested in Jose Mourinho's reaction. Did you guys?
Oh, how good was that?
Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
He's a character.
It's funny. It was a good game. Sterling should have been up, I think.
We're so off today, but let's keep going.
It's
Yeah,
really
we are.
bad.
Yeah.
Have you guys got? All right, here you go. Here's a question for you. Have you guys got a crazy experience or story that's happened to you in your life that is just nuts? Like something you just want to share?
Like
Can be anything. It can be anything.
Anything?
Yeah, anything. This is a
no.
age restricted podcast.
How nuts would you say? What would you class as nuts? Because I got something in mind, but I don't think
Blow
it's nuts.
my fucking brains out.
I killed someone.
In Sims 4.
In a little room without a door.
I've stolen a motorbike.
Have you?
Yeah, and I was about to ride it, and the police came.
So you kind of didn't steal it. You were just like sitting on it.
No, we stole it, and then we were riding it around.
Yeah.
And we took it to this place where we always used to ride our bikes. And I was sitting on the bike, and lights came on. Yeah, please stay where you are. And then never ran so fast in my life. I jumped over a barbed wire fence.
Yeah.
Ran home, like blood. Obviously jumped over, says blood. And then, like a week later at school, the police came in and arrested me in my art class.
In your art class?
Yeah, I was in art. Yeah, I was sitting there.
I think they just waited for you to be in art class.
No, they just came in and arrested me, yeah. That was just a coincidence that I was in class.
What'd you say at the time?
Nothing I could say.
They give you
They
the
would-
spiel.
They were like, I'm arresting you on suspicion of theft of a motor vehicle.
Yeah.
You do not have to say anything, blah, 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 blah. But I went to school the next day and I was a fucking G, man. Oh, you got arrested, bro. Yeah, man.
Did you get like in trouble from the school? Or
No, because it was outside of school. The school can't do nothing about it.
okay, fair enough.
Did you
Decent.
pull from that story?
Pardon?
Did you get the chicks the next day? Well, they chicks
I-
all over you.
Did you get all the birds?
No, I just got a lot of attention.
From the
Oh,
boys?
Detention.
Attention. I always had the girls, mate.
You said the school couldn't do anything.
Nuts. I broke someone's leg before in a football match.
We said one story. Azza?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Kane's done that as well plenty of times.
Yeah.
Two.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Crazy stories. I've nearly died a couple of times. That's yeah.
Yeah, I've got a
couple of
story like that
scares.
too, actually. Yeah.
Go on,
Mine was drug related.
Was it?
Go
Hit
on.
me up.
Yeah.
Tell
That's
us.
I, I remember like I got some ecstasy tablets.
Yeah.
And or pills or whatever they call it. And I think it was 5 all up. Got 2 for me, 2 for another mate, 1 for another mate. And I didn't like holding drugs. I just quickly wanted to take them. That's it. Didn't want to hold on to them. And then one mate, the one that didn't want the 2, he decided. The one that was having the 2 decided he didn't want them. So I held on to 1 and I took 3 at once, which is it's not right. Shouldn't have done it. I was fucked out of my brains.
So do they recommend like only taking 1 for a
Yeah,
decent
one
time?
at a time. One at a time. One will do a good night, but then you'll get like. I went to a festival and done 1, and then I was like, maybe like 3 hours later, I'm like, oh, I should do another one.
Yeah.
It's just more of a pickup, you know. You feel great.
Yeah. So I was spewing like froth out of my mouth,
Wow.
obviously, and that was a big wake up call. That
Shit.
one.
And he didn't touch a drug until the week after. Done a good job.
Beat his
No.
record the next weekend.
The next week.
But
Next day, I mean.
you got a story, Kano? Actually,
Please
your
tell
story
me.
about the Chinese one was pretty cool last week.
Yeah. I want to. Can we hear about your dick one?
What dick one?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was dick.
What?
Hey, your cock come off.
It never come off.
He accidentally put the glitter on the balls instead of the dog. And the dog ate it.
No, I do have another China story.
You got coronavirus?
You got 2 of them. 2 stories. From China.
Yeah,
What was the
Yeah.
first one?
You missed him, eh? You went here.
Yeah, you weren't here, mate.
Was it
What
good,
it?
Kanan?
I was at about the swine flu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was in China, and I think it was one of the first places we went to. We went to some, can't remember the city. They're all fucking weird over there, and there's 20 odd students with 3 teachers, I think it was, and they went to sort of a market sort of area, and they're like, oh look, you got free roam to sort of do what you want, but try and stay in a close proximity of where we arrived. And one of my mates I was with wanted some DVDs, bootleg DVDs, because just cheap as over there.
Yep.
And so we found a so-called store, and we were talking to him, and my mate's like, oh, do you have any more? And the dude's like, yeah, follow me. Okay, so yeah, so we go through the back of the store, and we're just wandering through, and then it's just all run down there. So everything's like dead cats on the side of the road, and it was weird shit. And so we through the back of the store, and then we come out to this road. And he's like, yep, follow me. So I'm following him for ages, and turn left, turn right, and all this sort of stuff. And then we're on one side of the road. I look behind me, and there's 2 people following us. They're probably 10 meters behind us. I was like, this is pretty strange. So and every time we turned, they would follow us, and they were looking sort of at us.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told my mate, I'm nudged him. It's we need to just be aware. And then kept walking, look across the road, and behind us, another 2 people following us. I was like, this is fucking getting weird. so we just walking down the just a normal road, cars and shit going crazy. Go into another store where there's just it's a Chinese butcher basically. So there's chooks hanging up out the front, just dead rabbits and all that sort of stuff. Walk through a butcher and into this cool room. Through the cool room, come out onto another street. Still following this guy. He's like, "Yep, follow me, follow me." And kept going, come out on this other street, and then I think it was a ride or something, and then we end up going into this dingy looking another store. There's a tarp hanging over the front, and they just brush it aside and come in there, and there's all these young kids in stacking DVDs in little plastic pockets, and there's a kid next to a printer printing off labels and all this sort of shit. There's 2 people still following us. We go in the store, and then the dude closes the tarp, and we're standing in the store, getting a bit freaked out. And you could sort of see the people that were following us stand out the front. You could just see their shadows just standing there at the front. We're going to get taken or something. And then just got a couple of DVDs and walked out.
So what are these guys following you for? What do they do?
I don't know.
Probably
Security.
the local fucking cops or something.
Yeah. It was
Fancy
just,
award.
I didn't go and ask them.
Mm.
It's fucking weird.
That was a good story, Kanan.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Fuck yeah.
You rabbled on a bit.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
China for you.
it dragged on for nothing.
Yeah. Just
You
I
didn't
expected
get
him maybe
raped.
to get his arm cut off or something.
just turned right and I turned left and I turned
I
right.
heard the butcher. I'm like, oh.
Then in the cooler room and the shit's getting real. I'm leaning on the end of my bed. Go on.
I've watched too many movies, I think.
Yeah, you
I'm
go from
glad
a cool
nothing
room
happened.
into a club or something.
That'd have been sick if there's a brothel there, I reckon. That's a good
Alright,
story.
Shimo, have you got
Alright.
I've got a what is it? A near-death experience we had. So in school, I think it was like year 8. Yeah, it was year 8. So they
Stop
used
it.
to do. They used to do like
Stop it.
Sorry.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, so year 8, we had this like they used to do like boys' days and then like girls' days. So the girls would go off and do I don't know,
Like a school trip.
yeah, like a school. The girls would go to like shopping or I don't know whatever they were doing, and the boys went off to like Beechworth and like to all the caves and stuff where they used to do the mines.
Yeah.
And we weren't supposed to like go into the caves and shit. But like there was like 10 of us that sort of thought that it'd be cool to just have a look and like see. It was a bit like the forest cano, like you know he'd get like fuck yeah. Anyway, we go into like this one like entrance and it's grounds. It's sort of like the start of like a mountain, so it's ground level. It's pretty much level with like the lake that we were next to. We go in and there's this massive fucking cave in there that you can see like all the entrances up the mountain coming in with a light. So we think, fuck, that's awesome. We'll run up the hill and see like if we can come down in one of those. And I was like standing at the entrance of one of them, and I looked in and like I could see that there was like a rock, sort of just like down a little bit of a step that I could step on. And I was the first one in, and I've like jumped from like the ledge of the dirt onto this rock, and the rock's given way, and like it wasn't steep slope, but it was enough for like you to slide sort of down. And I'm like sliding down this fucking slope. And then like there was this other rock that was like sort of protruding out of the ground a bit. So it was like solid. And I like grabbed onto it with my hands and I was fucking dangling off the edge of this like, not like a cliff, but like a drop off. And it was like at least 15 to 20 meters to drop to where the bottom, where we first came in.
Holy shit.
And I was just like, inconsolable for the rest of the day. Like I was just so fucking scared of everything. I just went down to the lake and just sat next to the water for the rest of the day. I was just fucked.
Fuck.
It was.
I've actually had it. No, go on, carry on. Sorry.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
carry on. Sorry, carry on.
No, I was done.
I've actually got a really good story. If you guys want to hear, I nearly got stabbed before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I've had a knife pulled on me too. It's fucking scary.
That was scary, man. I finished work, so it's 4 a.m. on a Friday night. So 4 or 5 a.m. I finished work. And
is this in Australia or?
In the UK, yeah, in the UK.
Okay, typical.
So I'm locking up the doors, and I'm the only male there, right? And this guy walks past, and he's walking like with a proper strut on. And one of the girls just start laughing at him because he's walking weird. And I'm locking up, and I turn around, and he's walking back, and he's like, "Oh, I can't hit the girls, but I can hit you." And I'm like, "The fuck are you talking about?" And he's walking to me, he goes in his pocket, pulls a knife out. Like, this guy's fucked. Like, he's a proper, like, I don't know, what do you guys call it? Like a bogan, maybe?
Yeah.
A feral, and, like, pulls a knife out, and I'm like, what do I do? Like, if he didn't pull a knife, I'd have had a fight with him, but he didn't have a knife. He put a knife on. I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? So, fuck, I ran, just like around in like a circle.
Yeah.
And it was scary. He was chasing up, like, it was like a dark road. I ran up, and he was chasing me. I'm going to fucking kill you. Just sprinting after him. I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm like 19 at this point. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
It was scary, man. It was scary.
I love how, like, long you can run for when you've got, like, adrenaline.
I nearly had an asthma attack afterwards. Fuck. I never ran so quick in my life. Like, I was off. Like, we saw the camera because the camera saw it, and like you just see me bolt, and I'm like, Jesus. Yeah, like you say, it's crazy how you can run
and
fast
just
and
like,
long.
Fast and far.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever nearly drowned?
No,
No,
nearly
I've
been run over by a copper.
I have, yeah.
I've experienced a mate fucking drown. Like, he didn't die, but he went in for like a rope swing.
Yeah.
And the rope snapped, and he like went in the water, and there was nothing, like, you couldn't see anything. Like, we'd checked everywhere to make sure that there wasn't like any logs or whatever, but he's gone in and he just like didn't come up. And it was like for a solid 30 seconds that he was under. So we all like fucking dived in, and his leg, as he's gone in, has gone like in a tree root. And like we've pulled him out, and his dad's there, and his dad's just like full resuscitation on him, everything CPR. We're all like freaking out, thinking, "Oh, like our fucking mate's gonna die like in front of us." And then it's just like in the movies, you know, how they like just split up all the fucking
Yeah.
water and shit. Like we were just all like balling out. Like we were all only like 8 and stuff. Fucking scary shit.
Mm.
It just makes you think.
You, Shimo and Kano, you guys know Soxy.
Yeah.
We went camping, Soxy, myself and my old man. We all just went camping at a place called Pigs Point.
Yep.
And I was just in the river there, but like in the really shallow part, and my tennis ball went in the river.
Yeah.
And I didn't think anything of it, and I just stepped out to grab my tennis ball, and then I got swept straight to the other side, like under.
Yeah.
And then up, and I was on the other side of the river. And then next thing you know, Soxy somehow got there, and he's got me, and we've just floated down the river till we could stand.
Yeah.
And I reckon I was only 8, and I can remember it clear to this day.
So how are you with swimming now? Like, do you?
I don't go in rivers.
Yeah, scared shitless of it.
So would you go in like?
I've been in rivers since, and I've just had near misses. Like went down like real stupid kids, fucking 16-year-old. I didn't even want to do this. We floated down the Kiwa River, and it's only narrow.
Yeah.
And like there's heaps of fucking trees and shit, and I got stuck on a tree. I was caught on a tree, and I was on. You guys know Dan Malin.
Yeah.
He was behind me, and he saw me branch, and he's had to snap the branch, and I've just come back up. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I was nowhere near.
So would you swim in
for that?
Would you swim in like a sea, like not swim in a sea, but like would you go in a sea? Like say you come to see me, would you go into the sea where the waves are going to come over your top of your head?
Yeah. I'll go on the beach for a bit, but I won't go too. Yeah, I wouldn't go too far out.
Yeah.
But like I've watched, Jazza. I've watched him nearly die twice.
Yeah.
One of them was right next to me. Was swimming in the river, and it was just the stupidest thing what we're doing. And he just got dragged under, and he just got back up, and he's just, fuck, that was close. So I'm like, I ain't going in. I just don't go in the river. I take my son to the river.
What a dangerous thing.
That. Yeah.
Like people underestimate how strong water is. Like there's this lady in Newcastle. Like I'm not a good swimmer, don't get me wrong, but we were watching it. Like she was close to us, but we were just before the rip started, and she was in the rip, and she was swimming for a solid 10 minutes, and she wasn't moving. And then she was literally just like, "Guys, I need help. Like I'm really struggling."
Yeah.
So there's me quickly jump over. Like she's quite a large female. Luckily there was there, and I kicked off the rock and pulled her back. But fuck, like it took me a solid 5-10 minutes to get her back in, and all these men were like, "Are you all right, mate?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right." And inside, I'm like, "No, I'm not all right."
I'm an asthmatic.
But yeah, it feels good after. But fuck yeah, and these kids as well, like they're ruthless. Like there's this kid when I was in the water, like he was on a boogie board and he was just going out and out and out, and his sisters were calling him back, and I'm like, "Bro, go back." And he's like, "No, I'm all right. And I'm like, "No, just off you go." Like so, I give him a push on his board back in. Like,
see, I don't think I would have tried to save the lady, because then someone's gonna have to come save us both.
Yeah, my mum nearly got caught in the rip. Actually, Sunday. What day is it today? Monday. Yeah, Sunday. Yesterday, we went to the beach, and she was she swam out, and she went a little bit too far. Like we were fine because we were on the boards, but she came a little bit far, and she's obviously doesn't know the waves, and yeah, she got caught in it, and she was just shouting, "Tyler, help me!" Luckily, me and Donald were there with the boards, and we just give her both boards so she could hold herself up. Yeah, if someone doesn't know the ocean, doesn't know the sea, I'm not saying I know everything, but you know what to do. Like people don't know what to do, they're fucked. Like
it's just about staying like composed and not panicking.
Yeah, and also like with the waves,
easy
like
to
when the
say.
waves come.
It is easy to say, and it's hard to do, but like if you
Well,
can.
I was just saying, yeah, I swallowed loads of water yesterday. But as soon as you swallow water, all you want to do is stand on your feet.
Yeah.
And if you can't stand on your feet, then that's when you panic, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why you never go too far into the sea. My advice. And always go under the waves. Never go over the waves, because you'll get caught.
Yeah. So, if you could choke a Smurf, what colour would it turn?
Say it again.
Purple, I think.
Purple.
What? Would you go what?
Purple.
Purple.
Yeah, because if you choke someone, you go ready blue, and if you mix ready blue together, it makes purple.
Ready blue. I suppose, yeah.
We're just going with the scientific facts here.
We had a
That's all.
question last week from Kane Tyler.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask it, Kane?
What was that?
The ability on it?
That wasn't last week, was it?
With
Yeah, it
Aaron.
was.
Yeah, it was. Episode 6 of the On the Sticks
Yeah.
podcast.
What was it?
You can
Tyler?
ask me again if you want.
So it was if you could have any ability.
Yeah.
Any sort of ability, what would it be?
Invisible.
You answered that really quickly. Do you want to have a longer think about it? Like
Any ability whatsoever.
anything, and it doesn't have to be powers.
Do you want to hear Az's? Azza, you explain yours.
Big dick.
I've already got one of them, I'm alright.
What was mine? I actually forget mine.
That was it, wasn't it?
You had a
I
trifecta.
know yours. Was a big dick, and you could go to the gym once and or
Yeah.
something.
And
Lose
whatever
all
you
my
want.
weight
Eat,
and never
yeah, eat.
and never
Get fat.
Yeah, that'd
I
be
think
good.
I've had any ability because but you got to think like if you need to lose weight, you can always diet, so you don't need the ability to do that. I reckon
yeah.
my ability would
You said
still
that to
be,
3 people that can't lose weight.
No, I
What
think
would
my ability would be invisible because I think that would be sick. Like I'd go like, yeah,
What
you know,
circumstance would you use it though?
Yeah,
just watch
you're-
girls get naked,
you're a creep.
nick lottery ticket. You know, you could do everything.
What? You can't nick. Like, it doesn't matter if you nick it. Like, it's under the person's
But
name who
no,
bought it.
I think being able to fly would be good,
Yeah. Okay.
like
Mine-
Hancock.
An invisible flyer.
So just disappear pretty much. Just never.
invisible,
Without a trace.
and that invisible fly.
You
with
could
a
turn
big
invisible
dick.
and say, "Oh, look, I'm flying," and no one would know if you are or not.
So no one will believe you.
Yeah.
That's a shit.
What was
fucking
yours?
power.
What was yours, Shimmer?
Mine was to be able to eat anything I want and other people gain weight.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same just then.
Well, yeah,
Swear on my life.
that's weird.
Uh,
weren't you thinking
after
of
invisible
invisibility?
and
No,
flying.
because but I was also when I thought about it, I was like to eat whatever I like, but not put any weight on.
Oh, well, that's kind of different. Like, mine's a bit more evil. And we had like a bit of a discussion on it. Like, if there's someone you don't like and they're like dairy intolerant, you could just smash like a big block of cheese and fuck their
Then
day up.
just- Yeah, you just give it to them.
And then,
don't give-
and then third world countries, you could just smash like fuckloads of food and give it all to them. Give them all the nutrition. So,
Yeah. So I see. Yeah.
and
Well, it's
Kane,
not-
what was
Yeah,
yours?
it's not our. It's not our fault. They're poor.
Mine was the ability to not require.
Require
No,
words.
but again.
Not require what?
Sleep.
I had 3 hours sleep today. And I feel fine. Like they say
you're not talking fine.
they say that you need like 7 hours sleep a day. That's bullshit.
Yeah, Tyler, but could you go 3 hours every night?
I have about 5 hours sleep a night.
Nope, you can't even
No.
speak. You
He
can't
literally
speak.
said, "Can we do this earlier so I can go to bed?"
We got the messages to prove it.
So what's the time? It's 9:20. I'm going to watch a movie after this. I'm going to watch Angel Has Fallen.
Cool.
And you
Another
watched it?
question? No.
Cheers.
Is that the second one or the first one?
Third.
No.
I got two more. An article this week that I thought was pretty funny. Doctors had to perform an operation on a female who got a vibrator stuck in her,
Did see that.
and the vibrator was still turned on while it was inside of her. So
So was she.
Very good.
Tyler's muted himself. What's he doing?
Good.
Oh, just trying to help us out.
Yeah.
All right, last note I've got is there any conspiracy theories that you guys have taken interest in
Pardon?
the past?
Say that again?
Yes.
I don't
Any-
mind myself.
Any conspiracy theories that you've ever taken interest in the past?
Yeah,
Jet fuel doesn't melt
9/11.
steel beams.
Can you go
Yeah.
a bit intrigued like into this? Like I'm not retarded, but I just want to know, like what sort of things you
What a
talk
conspiracy theory is?
about. In a way, yeah.
Okay,
You
so
are retard, mate.
for example, people thought that 9/11 was staged and not done by terrorists. They thought it was an inside job from the government at the time.
So they're saying people
But
say
how can a plane go through? A plane should go through the country,
Yeah,
right?
but that wasn't fake. Like the plane was real. But
Oh, have you heard? Sorry, if you guys download Audible, if you go on, if you go to on the sticks, no, if you go to Bear Grylls, there's actually a story of a guy who survived the 9/11, and he tells you about how he escaped and stuff.
yeah,
It's really fucking insane how he tells the story.
yeah.
And loads of people died, and he saw people die in there, and it's
Well, is this
sad.
that like I don't follow it too much the 9/11, but is this that much fucking evidence against how it happened and shit?
yeah, definitely.
Like his passport surviving.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
yeah.
Like how
The
it-
terrorist passport surviving, and the fire was so hot that it melted the fucking beams in the building.
Yeah, no way.
And his passport survives, and I think they found it with 24 hours or something.
Yeah.
Well, so the passport was in the plane.
Yeah, because he used it to get onto the.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. So his passport survived, but nothing else did.
Yeah, basically. That's what they're saying.
Isn't that a conspiracy?
That's what I've seen one about the Boston bombing. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
No.
That's pretty intriguing to watch.
But did you guys hear about the
Look,
guy
I
got
know-
killed in
I
London?
can't believe. Sorry, I can't believe fucking someone would bomb a marathon. I just
Have you seen
I
the
just-
footage?
I just
Have you
reckon.
seen the footage of it?
Well, you just fucked my joke. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry.
You fucked it.
Sorry.
No, I'm not saying it. You've ruined it.
I really want to hear it now, though.
No,
Yeah, we'll edit it.
It'll be
I
better
was
than
gonna
Tyler's.
I was
fucking
gonna
joke at the
say I
start.
don't know why anyone bomb a marathon. I reckon some lines shouldn't be crossed.
And that was one of them.
Oh shit!
But anyway, you just fuck.
I reckon we should have just not heard that.
Going back.
Can I change my ability? Selective fucking hearing.
I got it as well. Going back to news, do you see the guy got shot in London yesterday or this morning?
Is that
nope.
news or is that just like daily in London?
Daily London. No, a guy attacked people with a machete and he got shot by the police.
Yeah.
Wasn't that ages ago?
No,
No, it's a
this
recent
happened
one.
recently, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fucking weed cunts in England. That's why they're all coming out here.
Well, you're going to start seeing a lot more of them because Australia and England are now doing it. Like Australians, it's going to be easier for Australians to get a visa in the UK and vice versa.
Because of the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right.
so,
Get
Great.
more, you fuckers.
Glorious.
I'm like,
You
Like, fuck.
non-hard working pieces of shit.
mate, I'm probably the most hard working English person I've ever met.
Nah.
Yeah. So, do you want to?
I got a couple questions.
All right. Sick. Cool.
Fringe.
Let's lift
Would
it a
you
bit.
would you rather own a horse the size of a cat or a cat the size of a mouse?
You asked the fucked up questions. There.
What? A horse the size of a cat or a cat the size? A horse. Duh.
The size
Definitely.
of a cat.
Yeah.
What would you do with it?
I
Can't
don't know,
ride
just hang out with it.
Yeah, with it. I reckon the cat.
Size of a
Cool.
mouse.
Yeah.
What would you do with it?
You could have a shitload of them.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You'd fucking boot them.
You just stand on the cunts. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, puss.
Sorry, Jerry.
Oh,
I'm not laughing at that. Jerry's an icon.
Right, we all know what a dim sim is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk about dim. My housemate makes dim sim toasties.
What?
I hear enough. I hate dim sims. It stinks. I went into. He's the weirdest motherfucker, right? Where I was like, oh, did you fart last night? And he's like, no, it's just my dim sims. And he makes dim sim toasties.
Yeah, no.
What is the dim sim the bread?
On the cheese.
He's just got cheese and shit in there.
Like, no, an actual dim sim, like dim sim. I think he mushes it up.
Yeah, you'd have to. You couldn't.
It's weird though.
couldn't press
Do you
that.
guys like dim sims? Is it like
Yeah, I
cat
love
stick?
dim sims. What?
It is a cat. It is a cat. Killed cat is dim sim.
Oh.
It's
Imagine
delicious.
how tiny the dim sim would be if it was my little mouse-sized cat.
Yeah, there'd be just a number of cats.
Anyway, on the radio, there was a poll. Which end is considered the top of a dim sim?
Oh,
The
top.
folded end or the sack end?
Sack.
You know how there's that end that gets really crunchy? Right.
Well,
at
all
So we're
depends
talking
how-
fried dim sim now.
yeah.
All depends how you cook them.
I know how to crunch
Okay,
steamed
well,
dim
we're just
sim.
talking about
Hang on,
toasted.
Kano,
So-
Kano.
Okay.
As
okay.
I was
okay,
talking, of
okay.
course it's
You
fried.
don't even like dim sims, you fuck. You stupid cunt.
You got
Shut your
fucking-
fucking ugly.
He got
Maybe I reckon there's the end.
The
that
folded
just
end.
looks like a knob.
So the
You could just
The
chuck a
sack
slit
end.
in it.
the sack.
Your
No,
What?
wait.
How's
your
there
dip
a
is like a
sack
dim
end?
sim.
So like
There's a
Like-
fucking. There's the end,
the dome end or the folded end.
the dome.
You reckon that's
The knob
you
end.
reckon that's the top?
That's the knob edge.
That's the top. That's the knob end.
You can't stand it. You wouldn't be able to stand it on that end. So that's the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
According to the poll, there was 500 people. 75% folded end was the top of the dim sim.
Yeah, but that's
They're not.
Yeah.
Because
Our
their
country's
theory is, most of their theories is, if you pick up and eat it from that end, a lot of the stuff doesn't. It gets stuck in the sack. But if you ate from the sack, it comes out the folded end.
Is this podcast really became? Let's talk about how dim sum are made.
Yes.
Anything
I'm
goes,
actually
mate.
intrigued because
Anything
it's food.
goes. Relative. What is the word? Relatability.
Okay,
No.
I've got one. If you were to fill a sausage, which end would be the end that gets stuffed first?
What? Play on. Say it again.
If you're making a sausage, right, and you shove it all like the meat's going in, would that be going to the bottom or the top?
Oh, fuck off, Kane.
I'm with Tyler on this one. That's
All right.
fucking outrageous.
I've got.
Oh, fuck off, Jane.
No, I'm just like, because if you're like, if the stuffing's going inside the
No,
dim sim, wouldn't it be going to
stop.
the bottom?
Go to bed, Kane.
The dome bit?
You're drunk.
You've been awake. You've been awake. for
How
too long
high are
today.
you right now?
Why on dim sims?
High drunk. High.
Of course, it's probably got coronavirus as well.
Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales?
Uh,
But Azza,
Every
This
time I
is
step
that-
on a scale, it breaks.
this question is for Azza only. What's heavier, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
that's hilarious.
Why was that only for us? It's obviously the feathers.
I got a question. Can I ask a question on this podcast?
You just
Oh,
asked one.
yeah.
You just did
And that's
one.
another one.
No, this
Two in a minute.
no, this is actually a pretty good one. What is your specialty dish?
Oh, fucking hell.
Dim
Never
sims.
a cooking
Dim
podcast.
sims.
Schnitzel. Oh, we're all
Fuck,
hungry.
it's
I
a
think.
shock.
Schnitzel. Nah, I make a mean carbonara.
Oh, I was going to say the same thing. I can't now.
Why does it mean?
It's got
because
sriracha-
there's so much
sriracha
garlic
sauce.
it makes you angry.
What's yours, Skimp?
Oh, yeah, just like a pasta dish.
Um,
I don't
beans
mind. I'm decent with the old party pies.
oh fuck! Listen, I got a story about party pies.
Just it's I don't care.
So,
Um,
when I, when I first moved to White Street, where I bought a packet of them party pies and shit. I cooked them and I burnt my tongue and I'm like, never touched.
Yeah,
Wow.
was that the story?
That's the worst experience I've had in Australia. Well, apart from eating new cans, but
Did you guys hear the story or?
Oh, I knew all I heard was he burned his tongue and then blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking everyone burns their tongue and their gums. When you eat party pies, you know that's going to happen. Like, you can't avoid it.
yeah, I understand.
Is there party pies like in the UK, Tyler? They called
You got,
party
like-
pies, or they called something?
No,
They're
no. They're not-
party pasties.
They're not-
mince
No,
pies.
they're not small. Though. They're not small like you guys have them. They're just like we call them pucker pies. And you have them from
Parker
like
pies.
Fuck, yeah, it's
Yeah, we got them here.
no, pucker.
like PH.
No,
Or-
Pukka, pucker pies.
I've got a question for you. How do you put your sauce on your pie?
I make a hole.
I normally don't.
Is it?
I'm not a fan of sauce.
Oh, yeah.
I
I've got a way that I eat my pies. I don't know if it sounds weird.
I bet you turn them upside down. Don't you?
Nah, this cunt uses a knife and for sure.
No.
What?
I use a knife and fork for a pie.
I don't use a knife and fork, no. So what I do, this is how and I've explained this on episode 2. It's so I put the sauce on top of the pie, like an even spread and spread it around, and then I cut like how the pie's sort of like joined in 2 parts. There's the top and then like the shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lid.
Yeah, let's call it the lid. I cut off the lid and then I flip the sauce. I flip the lid upside down so the sauce goes into like the mince, and then I flip it
That's
back.
smart.
So then I've got
So
like a double
I
decker.
actually used to. I don't do this anymore, so you cannot judge. I used to cook the pie, take the lid off, eat all the meat, and then eat the pastry. I'm not even joking.
No, I know what you do. What he does, he eats the mince out the thing, then he cooks some more mince, puts it back in, and then eats the pie.
Wouldn't I just cook mince if I wanted to eat mince?
Keeps the shell for a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
As his super bowl of Cocoa Pops.
Save it for dessert.
Too far, Tyler. Too far.
He puts
I
apples
thought
in
mine
an
was going to
apple
fall
pie.
flat, but damn, Tom.
Have you guys? Okay, this is the same at pies. Australia Day, I went to Yarrawonga and had the lamb and mint pie.
Yarrawonga.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how'd you just say that?
It's a
Yeah.
new town. Is that close?
Bogan, Yarrawonga.
Yaronga.
Yarrawonga.
Yeah,
You had a lamb and mint pie. Cool. Yep.
Oh.
Where from?
Yaronga.
Yarrawonga.
Did you burn your tongue?
No, but how good are they?
I don't know. I've never
They're
had
really-
one.
Yeah.
They're
I
really,
haven't had one of them.
they're really popular.
Is that the story? Is that seriously what you like? Is that the story?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Just cut it.
No more stories for you, Tyler.
Sorry.
All right. Well, let's what are we up to there? That's nearly.
That's an
That's-
hour and 10.
Yeah, you're gonna need more content because half of this is getting cunt.
Half this is
Cunt.
shit.
Cut. Cut it.
We've had a bit of good content, so we'll see how it goes.
Not much.
When it gets out, it's a 5-minute podcast.
What's everyone's favorite sexual positions? Mate.
6'9".
I like receiving anal.
One that doesn't make your dick fall off.
That video you sent the other day, as.
Yeah, I thought you and Kano enjoyed that.
How is that human possible? Like, how can you not die from that?
I don't know, but that was just.
Is that like your
It was
bowel
down to
turning
his-
inside out?
That's a
I don't know,
prolapsed
mate.
anus. That is.
Was it?
Mm.
How the
I
fuck
am-
do you know that?
Because
You googled it.
all the time. Nah.
You don't know what him and M gets up to.
No, M's
that was
sister's
rough.
she works in aged care.
Does it to Liam.
M sister.
No, not that sister. No.
At aged care.
Yeah, aged care. And apparently it's quite common in that old just happened.
The fuck happens in that aged care?
What do you say to someone when you've like that happens to you? Like
Fuck, bro.
my ass just fell out.
Yeah.
Job
You
done.
put my ass back in, please. Oh.
All right, let's
Yeah.
let's end it there. I'm gonna go to the
I
gym.
put that.
Go to the gym, my ass.
I fucking am.
You're going to the gym, right?
Yeah, I was gonna go to the gym after this. I'm still gonna.
Yeah, right. What, Jim? You just put
Send
you
a
just put
photo.
You just put a G and an M in front of the
No
McDonald's.
worries, Az. I'll send that to you.
I put that video that you sent as in group chat.
What did I send as?
No, the one that Azza sent.
Oh,
Tyler sent it to his other group chat.
Got kicked.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thanks for listening to another episode of the On Sticks podcast.
Sorry, we went off track.
By the time this episode's uploaded, we should be you should be able to find us on Podbean and the iTunes store. So head over there and search up On the Sticks and have a listen. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yep, thanks for having me, and thanks, Tyler.
Just bring better energy next time, boys.
Yeah.
Ruining a perfect podcast. Thanks, Tyler.
Bye.
A purple.